I have known the passing crowd, heard the loud and empty tune. Then you came, and in your smile left a quiet in the room. Stay a little near, stay a little near. Love is soft and easy now when I have you here. Stay a little near, stay and let it show. Some hearts do not fall too fast, they just grow. I don't need a sky on fire, I don't need a dream too bright. Just the calm and how you care makes the whole world feel right. I was not made for a restless love, I was made for something true, something warm and slow and sure, something very much like you. Stay a little near, stay a little near. Love is soft and easy now when I have you here. Stay a little near, stay and let it grow. Some hearts do not fall too fast, they just know. If you must go where I can't follow, I'll keep your name safe in tomorrow. The days may turn, the nights may burn, but I'll be here when you return. I'll be here, I'll be here when the dark is gone and the road is clear. I'll be here, faithful and true, with the same old heart still waiting for you. No angry word, no closing door, just one quiet love worth waiting for. Some men lose hope when the stars don't shine. I only hold what once was mine. I'll be here, I'll be here when the dark is gone and the road is clear. I'll be here, faithful and true, with the same old heart, still waiting for you. There's a man I only meet when you're the one beside me. He doesn't rush, he doesn't clench, he doesn't try to hide me. Behind the one I show the world, the one who knows the angles, this other man just breathes and sits and lets his silence dangle. He only lives here with you. This version I can't find alone. He walks out when you walk in, like he's been waiting to be shown. He only lives here with you. Not at work, not in a crowd, just in the space your presence makes, where the quiet is loud. My hands do different things with you. They rest instead of gripping. My jaw forgets to hold itself. My guard just starts its slipping. Not the dangerous kind of fall, the kind where falling's floating, and the man who lands is not the one who spent his whole life noting every exit in the room. He only lives here with you. This softer draft of who I am, without the edits, without the proof, without the carefully built program. He only lives here with you and disappears when you're away. I spend the hours in between, performing yesterday. I wonder if you know the man you're sitting next to now is not the one the others get. He doesn't take a bow, he doesn't scan the room for threat, he doesn't count the cost. He is the man before the armor, the original I lost. Somewhere around 16, when the world said soft was wrong, you never said a word about it, you just hummed along. And he came back, the one I was, Before I learned to leave him, standing at the door of every room, I was too afraid to breathe in. He only lives here with you, and I protect him like a flame, not from the wind but from the world that doesn't even know his name. He only lives here with you, the truest thing I'll ever be. Not the man I built for everyone, but the one you built for me. He only lives here, and here is where I wanna stay. Not the address, not the room, just wherever you make space for the man I really am.
They never tell you that the softest things are the ones that weigh the most. A hand upon a shoulder costs more than any coast. A whisper in the dark takes more than any shout. The gentlest word I ever spoke took 40 years to figure out. The weight of gentle is the heaviest I've carried. Heavier than anger, heavier than being buried under all the loud and strong. The weight of gentle asks you not to lift but just to hold, and holding soft is harder than the bravest thing I'm told. A younger man would flex and fight, would prove himself by force, would measure love by how it strikes, and ride the roughest horse. But I have learned a harder thing than toughness ever taught, that sitting still beside your pain cannot be sold or bought. The weight of gentle is the strongest thing I know. It bends but never cracks, it stays but lets you go. It doesn't need an audience or a witness to its name. The weight of gentle burns much longer than the flame. My father never learned it, he confused it with the weak. My mother carried all of it, but never heard it speak. I found it late, the way you find a road you've driven past for years. One evening you just take the turn and wonder at the heavy tears, the kind that come from realizing you've been strong the wrong direction all your life. And gentle was the strength, you were too afraid to try. The weight of gentle is the only weight I choose, the kind that cost you everything and nothing left to lose. The weight of gentle in the way I hold your hand, not tight enough to keep you, just enough to understand. Gentle, that's the man I finally am. Not the loud, not the short, just the one who learned to stand with open arms and heavy grace, and nothing on his face but gentle.
The silence like a weight. No pretty words, no graceful line, just tired hands and borrowed time. You did not ask what I had lost, or count the wreckage, count the cost. Stood beside the chair, as if my sorrow belonged there. You stayed until the night grew still, until the dark had said its fill. No grand goodbye, no grand surprise, just quiet mercy in your eyes. You stayed when I had come undone, when even prayer had lost its tongue. And in that hush so deep, so true, I found what love can do. The window held a fading light, the kind that trembles before night. I could not name the hurt I knew, but somehow it grew soft in you. No promise spoken, unrequired, no blazing flame, no wild desire, just one calm heart that would not move and made the empty room feel used. Some loves arrive without a sound, they do not lift, they gather round like velvet dusk, like evening rain, and teach a broken heart to remain. So if my soul learned how to stay, it learned it in your quiet way, not by a word, not by demand, but by your warm and waiting hand. You
stir your coffee like the world can wait. You hum that half-remembered tune. The sunlight finds your quiet smile, and suddenly the morning feels brand new. A bicycle rolls down the lane. The radio plays soft and low. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just the little things that steal my soul. We don't talk about tomorrow. We don't chase the setting sun. It's the little things you do that make the whole day sway. The way you brush your hair aside, the way you look at me that way, the way you reach for morning light, like you could catch the breeze. It's the little things you do that bring this slow world to its knees. Your shadow dances next to mine. No words we need to say. You lean your head against my arm, and the heavy day just melts away. You laugh at something small and sweet. You watch the clouds go drifting by. Every simple thing we see feels golden underneath this sky. It's the little things you do that make the whole day sway. The way you stay right here with me when the world wants to run. The way you turn the gray to gold in your own unhurried way. It's the little things you do that turn the ordinary into love. We don't need tomorrow's promises. We don't chase the evening light. Every second feels like Sunday when the little things feel right. It's the little things you do that make my whole world stay. The quiet kind of courage you never have to show. If the years should swing on by like this slow and tender tune, I'll still be thanking heaven for the little things you do.
with you.
Some hearts burn bright, then fade away. Some words get lost by break of day. But you were there when time ran hard, quiet and true, close to my heart. I had my doubts, I had my pride, I let too many moments slide. Still you remained soft and strong, the kind of love that carries on. The one who stayed, the one who when all the restless world moved on, I still had you. The one who stayed, when nights were long. That is the love a man can trust. That is the love that lasts. No shining crowd, no grand display, just faithful arms that did not sway. And now I know what love is made of, the one who stayed. Not every promise reaches home, not every heart knows where to go, but yours was steady from the start and never left my side.